Hi guys, welcome to Dark Skin Divas, a channel that celebrates your dark skin. My name is Wahama and this is going to be a quick get ready with me chit chat video, and this is the look I'm showing you today. It's super simple, easy for everyone and their mama to do, so please continue watching if you want to see how I got this look. Oh my god, this lighting is so perfect, I'm so excited. In this video, I just kind of want it to be a little bit of a chit chat, get ready with me. I'm going to Los Angeles today and I have a full day ahead of me. I'm actually going to the YouTube space in LA to finish a series of workshops that I've been taking in order to make my channel better. So hopefully I'll be able to implement those things in my channel soon. On my face, I'm actually going to try these little samples of CC cream by Black Up that I got. They're called multi-action CC cream. They're supposed to hydrate and moisturize and mattify. Before I add those on, I'm going to use a primer. I'm going to use the Fix and Perfect Pro Primer by Rimmel. Okay, so for the topics that I wanted to talk about today, did any of you guys see Iyanla Fix My Life this past Saturday, where she was talking to pastors who've been on the down low and who have been married? One of them was married on the down low and the other one has not been married, but he's been gay. To me, the down low is specifically when you have a wife or a girlfriend and you are having sex with men. This is a little light. It's crazy to me that we have sustained a culture where our men feel like they have to pretend and be in relationships with us, and we have a title for it because honestly, like, oh, I think this color is better. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this color. This one is way better. Honestly, it's perplexing. And I mean, I'm sure it happens in other cultures where like, we have a title for it because it's like an issue in our community of men pretending to not be gay. And I guess like they are, but maybe they were just trying to like pray the gay away. Cause I never thought of it as being a bad thing, even though I did grow up in an AME church, you know? I just don't recall there being a lesson saying that homosexuality was bad. And maybe there was and I just ignored it because I never thought it was. It really breaks my heart that we have a culture of that in the Black community, because I feel like we're smarter than that. I feel like we're better than that. We're better than people who do that. Like, but I guess we're not, I guess. You know, there's been homosexuality throughout history and it's only been demonized, I think, in most religions, because when you have homosexual relationships, you cannot procreate, right? Like, so I feel like it was banned because in order to get a religion off the ground and to get a religion moving, you have to have kids, which, point in case, the Mormons. That's why the Mormons have so many kids. They're a relative new sect of Christianity, and they have a bunch of kids because how else are they going to keep their religion going if they don't have a lot of kids in order to keep it going, you know? It's all part of being religious. You know, Orthodox Jewish people have a lot of kids too. Like, it's all about getting married, and not necessarily for love, but out of duty. You know, getting married for love is like a relatively new concept. Most people got married out of duty to keep the family line going, to keep the religion going, to keep, you know, communities going. But now that we have so many people in the world, we don't need people to not be homosexual. Like, you know, we can let people live their lives and be happy. Guys, I love this. You guys not love this? I don't know, did you guys see it? What did you guys think? I mean, the pain and the hurt that these men are feeling just hiding something that is natural to them is got to be the worst feeling. And to know that, you know, their families might disown them, like, that's terrible. For my eye primer, I'm using Ruby Kisses. I have to put primer on my eyelids even if I don't put on makeup or eyeshadow because it is very oily and I don't like that look. Oily eyelids and eyeliner. And I already told you that my dad, right, already kind of thinks I'm gay. Which is so funny to me, and I'm really okay with him thinking that. But wouldn't it be weird if I did happen to fall in love with a woman? Not that I think that that would happen or could happen, but you know, in case it did, people change. Things happen. Experiences, love. You know, I do think that sexuality is fluid. I do think that there are people who, for them, sexuality isn't fluid and they're attracted to whatever gender, and that's how they will always be. I think there are gay people who will always be attracted to gay people. I mean, gay people who will always be attracted to the same sex, and I think that there are straight people who will only ever be attracted to the opposite sex. But then I think there are a lot of people in between. Because you once knew a girl who was with girls and then decided to be with guys and then decided to be with girls, you're like, oh, that means that all people who do that, who go same sex, could come back. And that simply is just not true. You know, sexuality is a fluid thing. And just because it isn't for you, doesn't mean it isn't for someone else. So yeah, let me know if you guys saw the episode, let me know what you think. I'm interested. I like to use a translucent powder and not a yellow based powder most of the time because I feel like the translucent powder disappears better. Now, if I want to like carve out my cheek or I want to really have a highlight, then I'll use that. But for everyday purposes, I just use white or just use the white translucent powder. So another issue that I wanted to talk about that is something that happens in the Black community. I am somebody who talks about dark skin and being proud of dark-skinned and whatnot, and I find that not a lot, but I find that I do get some pushback, especially from Black men. I had even one guy tell me that he doesn't think that dark-skinned women should try to force other men or other people to find them attractive. That if, you know, those other people just don't find dark-skinned people attractive, then that's their preference. And I don't think that's what the movement is about. This is not what my movement is. I'm not trying to get everyone to see me as beautiful. I'm trying to get me to see me as beautiful. And I'm trying to get other women who are dark-skinned to see themselves as beautiful. It has nothing to do with men. I'm not here in this space to make Black men or people who aren't attracted to me all of a sudden attracted to me. Now, I do think that some of it is social conditioning for them to not be attracted to me, but I think that once I find myself attractive, or we as dark-skinned women find ourselves attractive, then more people will find us attractive. No one is here, when you're trying to empower dark-skinned women, to force other people to be attracted or to feel like they should empower dark-skinned women. It needs to come from within. It's not about the outside. So I find that interesting, especially coming from Black men. Black men are such a conundrum to me. I don't think I understand Black men as much as I would like to think I understand them. And I'm always having a conversation with my brother about it, because him, being a Black man, you know, understands the Black man plight, especially the dark-skinned Black man plight. And we talk about it quite often. I wish I could get him on here to talk to you guys about it, but he won't. Using Black Up's thing for my eyebrows. And honestly, to me, the argument that Black men have about Black women, you know, and dark-skinned women and their empowerment is kind of the same argument that white people have about Black people and their empowerment. Like, oh, you don't need to be empowered, and oh, you know, you're just complaining for no reason, and not everybody has to like you, and blah, 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 blah. And I agree, not everybody has to like you, not everybody has to think I'm attractive, and I'm not trying to get everybody to think I'm attractive, you know? Especially not Black men. I'm not worried about Black men. I just need to buy Raisin by MAC. It's my favorite. I like Altea Sand and it does what it's supposed to do, but I feel like that I kind of just want something different. Oh my god, I'm like in love with this CC cream, guys. I also find very interesting that there are people who do not absolutely want to talk about race. And whenever I do talk about race, there's some people who come up with like, they want to change the conversation. I recently had a guy leave a comment on my Dear White People video where he's saying that like the conversation about race that Black people have doesn't include white people and it's only from the Black perspective. And like, it really got me thinking, because I'm like, what's the white perspective on race? Because from their cinema, from the cinema that is surrounding us and from TV shows, it seems as though they, you know, people of color for them are just backdrop. You know, they're just people to fill the space. They're not actually people that are in their lives or that they worry about or care about. And so it's very interesting to me that he would say that. I'm just gonna add a little bit of highlight right underneath here, under my eyebrow, under my brow bone, because I think it does something really nice to my skin. And then I'm going to add my lipstick, which is something that I've been loving, and I haven't been showing on this because I wanted to save it for fall, but it's Kat Von D's Vampira liquid lipstick. Guys, it's amazing. If I had on lashes, this would take this look to another level. But this is gonna be my everyday, regular look for this video. I hope you like it. I love it. Very simple. I kind of like strobing. I kind of think it does a good thing for my face. What do you guys think of strobing? Have you guys tried strobing? I actually quite enjoy it. And that's the end of the video for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you love this super simple look. You should love it. It's so simple. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave it down in the description box below. I will have all the information in the description box, but you leave your comment in the comment area below. Thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic day. Bye.